Before we start today's video, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below. Use code Ahsoka in all caps to get $7 off your order. May the Force be with you, and enjoy the vid.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing some more promises, some more kind of reveals here for the upcoming Star Wars D23 event, as Lucasfilm goes on to promise exclusive new content and new reveals for the upcoming event that's going to be taking place this upcoming weekend, August 9th to the 11th in California. Of course, we're going to go ahead, we're going to break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. I also quickly want to let you guys know that I'm starting to do some affiliate links, so if you're looking to support the channel without really spending any extra money, I actually have a couple of LEGO Star Wars sets linked in the description down below. Use those affiliate links for Amazon, and it costs you nothing extra. I get a commission from that, and it really helps out the channel. Of course, I'll have some more links in the future and even more details about that in the future. Thanks so much, guys. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from ScreenRant.com. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there, as well as an overall garnering source. So as I had mentioned there in the prologue there, Star Wars themselves with an official announcement, and Lucasfilm, themselves has come out recently to make an official announcement before the D23 event here, taking to promise the fans new exclusive content. So kind of taking a deep dive on into that. What are we anticipating? What could we expect with that? Of course, there's this whole idea of pre-existing shows and projects that kind of need those continuous updates. Some official word from the studio themselves, such as the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, I think is going to be a very promising reveal, or much rather kind of updates and panel to take place here at the upcoming D23 event, but also the likes of Ahsoka Season 2 and maybe even an Acolyte Season 2 has been in the works here, as well as what a lot of reports and fans are kind of speculating upon, and that Lucasfilm does plan to make that official announcement here at D23. But thinking outside of the box, they promise new exclusive content to be revealed here at this event. So that would take into consideration, projects, shows, movies that maybe haven't even, actually been announced or revealed yet. I think that would be, honestly though, however, right off the bat, very unwise of, Disney to do overall, because as I just mentioned, there's a plethora of other projects that are kind of in the works here and are already kind of, have the gears moving on those essentially, and the fans mostly want to know where those projects are at essentially. We're not necessarily looking for any new announcements or new content necessarily, it feels like, exactly. Of course, it would be nice to have some official word on some of those projects that maybe have kind of been anticipated, or that have much rather been like kind of reshifted around based off of those other reports, just to have some type of an official announcement, such as the Lando project has since then shifted from a show to allegedly now a movie, working with a new director, new writers there as well, and then also the likes of maybe what may be going on with the Mandalorian Season 4, because there's also a lot of up and down about that. Like the same kind of appliance to that of the Lando show was the Mandalorian Season 4. Is that like being turned into the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? Are they just not moving forward with that essentially? Those are the kind of questions that the fans want to have revealed here at D23. Also have to take into consideration, as exciting as D23 seems to be for us Star Wars fans, this event isn't necessarily just garnered towards just Star Wars, projects and as a Star Wars event though. However, Disney of course is going to have to take the time to cover a lot of their other IPs, such as Pixar and National Geographic, things of those nature and of those likes. And even though Marvel Studios shines at Comic-Con with its Hall H panel, of by which if you are a Marvel fan, we have our Marvel channel linked in the description down below there as well, they're also expected to have some announcements for Marvel Studios there as well. So they kind of have to split up everything that's going on with Star Wars. The reason that we're kind of expecting and anticipating so many announcements for Star Wars at D23 is because there wasn't any Star Wars celebration this year. Not going to have one until next year, that's being hosted in Japan. Lucasfilm has announced the schedule for its Star Wars content at D23 of this year, and has promised that its panels would include quote-unquote exclusive new content, as Screen ScreenRant.com's article goes on to read, the D23, the Ultimate Disney Fan Event, is a yearly convention for all of the Disney's properties, from Pixar to Star Wars and everything in between. D23 of this year, 2024, is set to take place in the usual spot of Anaheim, California from August 9th, this upcoming weekend, to the 11th, and quite a bit of information typically comes out of D23 for a lot of these IPs. And there could also be announcements about upcoming Star Wars movies, as I had mentioned, new shows, and also kind of already pre-existing shows there as well. It seems particularly likely that the details about Star Wars Skeleton Crew is going to be shared at D23, which makes it all the more exciting of an event to look forward to. Like, this is where we're expecting Disney or Star Wars, Lucasfilm, to finally put out the Skeleton Crew Star Wars trailer here. Of course, they had revealed a couple of images towards the end of July there. That was kind of just like an oh crap moment, if for anything, from Lucasfilm, because Lego was actually releasing one of the sets, or revealing one of the sets. I think it is actually out though now, however. Like, the main ship that's going to be used in Skeleton Crew, that's going to be like seen in Skeleton Crew. Some fans are even taking it to be like the new Razor Crest from the Mandalorian. It's going to be that beloved, of course, so kind of fingers crossed on that. I'm really looking forward to that. Usually that isn't the typical case though, however, of where you have merchandise, toys, and especially Lego, as big of a company as that is, by which, if you are a Lego fan, we also have a Lego channel linked in the description down below, as well as those affiliate links for a couple of the new sets, as I had mentioned at the beginning of the video. But having merchandise isn't something, having merchandise for a given show, project, movie for the Star Wars franchise before they themselves have said anything official just isn't a very typical thing. So having those official stills and images come out for Skeleton Crew towards the end of July, right before August 1st, when that merchandise was going to begin rolling out, was kind of like an oh crap moment, if for anything, from Lucasfilm, and that everybody kind of knows the reason they didn't put out the trailer, instead of those images, is because they're saving the trailer for the D23 event. So now that Lucasfilm has revealed its ongoing schedule for D23 and has even hinted at a few of these major reveals, Lucasfilm is set to have a host of different panels and presentations over the course of the 3 days of the convention. It's going to be a busy weekend, and we're going to continue to keep you guys updated with all of it here on the channel. All the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. Those offerings are going to be spread across the 3 different locations, from the Lucasfilm booth, the Disney Plus Pavilion, and the Honda Center. There's definitely going to be a panel for Star Wars animation specifically, so we're anticipating some new animated projects to maybe be revealed or kind of confirmed. There's a lot to look forward to, is the point being, and we're going to continue to keep you guys updated with all of it here on the channel. All the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Now, of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.